I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear no belly aching. I don't want to hear no complaining. We did this to ourselves. We did this to ourselves. Play stupid games, get stupid prizes. Oh, we want it to be running now. Everyone's buying toilet roll, putting on masks, and we're doing all this extra stuff. Yeah, but guys, it don't feel right to me. It feels like, no, guys, not everything's a conspiracy. Nah, but no, I'm just saying, if that was the case, no, because at the end of the day, man, you watch too many films, you think the government are always up to something. That's what they said to people like me when we were saying it doesn't smell right. When we question the government's agendas. That's why we are where we are now. You fell for it. You took the bait, and now they're going to run with it. No. No, guys, don't uproar now. Don't uproar now. Oh, we want to be waving flags. We're doing all this, and we'll protect this, and keep Britain great. We want to do all of that. Well, this is what's going to happen because of it. Because you took the bait, you idiots. You tune into Guzzi's World. I'm your host. You are the great one. Left, I'm him. Himothy, him Duncan, the great Ella him. Swagger McJagger, Swagpit, Swagston, Kutcher, keeping it real like Ian Beale. We don't care how you feel. Class in session. Order. Well, what's the topic, goes? Digital ID. You idiots. It's our fault, guys. We play stupid games and we're winning stupid prizes. For those who do not know what's happening, let's play some videos.
This government will make a new free of charge digital ID mandatory for the right to work by the end of this Parliament. Let me spell that out. You will not be able to work in the United Kingdom if you do not have digital ID. It's as simple as that. I am announcing this government.
Now let's think about this. Digital ID. Well, what's wrong with the ID we've already got? Goes exactly. What is wrong with it? We already have passports, driving licenses, national insurance. What do we need this for? What benefit is it to British people to have a digital ID? Oh, well, it's going to stop the immigrants. Really? You idiots. Riddle me this. Anyone who's an illegal immigrant who's working is already working for a company who doesn't adhere to the law. That's why they've got jobs. That's why they're working for half the minimum wage. Because it's all hush hush. Yeah, brother, you come and just work here, and yeah, brother, and I'll give you this. And so you think that person who's going to not want passports, not want national insurance number, not want bank account, not want any of the things that legal jobs need, you think they're all of a sudden going to be like, look, mate, don't sneak in the back door. Now you need to get your digital ID. If that was the case, they'd need the real ID. You idiots. And you fell for that. Oh, make Britain great again, make Britain great again. You idiots. This is for the mask wearers. No, but end of the day, but blah, blah, such and such happened. Nah, I know it's real. I know it's real. Yeah, it's real. Get your ID then, if it's so real. This is for the mask wearers. I want you to get your ID first, front of the queue. Because the government wouldn't lie, would they? Oh, no. They wouldn't lie. They wouldn't lie. Get your ID. Nothing's going to be private no more. The Zionist foot is on your neck still, and it's 2025. No privacy. We already don't have privacy. We can talk about something and then my phone will pop up. Hey, maybe you need this. Oh, shit. It's reading my mind. Now everything's got to be digitalized. Let's keep going.
Why does every government solution feel like a setup Labour is now floating a national ID card, and they're calling it the Brit card, which should worry you. This isn't a new idea. Blair's Labour government tried the same thing back in the 2000s, and that scheme got shelved. But not before they wasted nearly £500 million of your money on it. Well, now Labour wants to bring it back. Why? Well, they say it's to help tackle illegal migration. But if they fail to manage borders for decades, an app on your phone is going to do precisely nothing. The real reason is simple: control. Governments always pitch schemes as one-off solutions, but then mission...
Listen to the man talk, man. Oh, you're not looking at the video. You're trying to check. Order. Listen.
Creep. One purpose becomes many. One law turns into a framework for dozens more. Think about it. Right now, banks are asking how you spend your money because the government has made them liable for their inability to manage money laundering. Now imagine the same approach with the Brit card. You apply for a job, the employer needs your Brit card details. You buy a train ticket, the company needs to know your Brit card. You register as a GP, rent a flat, open a bank account, all need Brit card details. And just like that, your entire life runs through one centralised system. Every ID check, every payment, every location. This is nothing to do with migration. It's normalising surveillance. And if you think this platform wants your data, wait until you see how intrusive a government can be. Why does...
You see how this works now, guys? You see how everything what's a conspiracy doesn't sound like a conspiracy anymore? You mask wearers. Oh, running around. Toilet roll! That's what this has led to, you idiots. I said this. You don't know what the New World Order's about? Centralizing everything. They've been doing stuff like this for years. This is not new. These Zionists putting out these psyops and literal social experiments. Let's see what they'll do if we do this. How do they react? Oh, well, 59% of the population did that. Brilliant. Just what we needed them to do. You guys think this is about a couple dudes coming over on a dinghy. You idiots. This is Britain. Raped and pillaged half of the world. You don't think they can stop 10 dudes on a boat? You idiots. They're flying across the world and sailing boats and taking over the world. And you don't think they can stop 10 men on a boat if they wanted to? You idiots. It's a game. It's all a game. And you're falling for it. Oh, I'm going to fly my flag. I'm going to riot. Playing into the pantomime. And how they reward you is said, you know what? Nice one, lad. Thank you for protecting Britain. By the way, you need to sign up for a new digital ID card. They got you. You fell for that.
Your phone may become a form of ID under new laws. Here's what could happen. The Brit card will be a mandatory digital ID.
Let's add a bit of diversity. Add someone with colour and a nice smile. You idiots. You idiots.
Card system. Using a smartphone app, employers and landlords will be able to check someone's immigration status. But the Labour Party has been on a journey when it comes to this policy. Under Tony Blair, Labour tried to implement ID cards unsuccessfully because of concerns around privacy. Civil liberties campaigners believe that ID cards, whether digital or physical, will fundamentally change the relationship between the population and the state and will turn the UK into a checkpoint society. And more recently, in July 2024, the then Home Secretary Yvette Cooper insisted that this was not Labour's approach and it was not in their manifesto. But Keir Starmer has had a change of heart. 14 months into a Labour government.
A checkpoint society. Oh, yeah. We want a checkpoint society. What does that even mean, you idiots? Oh, you sat at home now with your scones and drinking tea and mates coming around and we're having sandwiches. Oh, checkpoints. Oh, yeah, have you heard about that new? Yeah, we're going to become one of the first checkpoints. It's the mask wearers. I'm telling you. This is for you mask wearers. That's who this is for. Don't get mad now. No, don't get mad. Oh, no. Whoa. The government's here to help, remember? You're either riding with them or you're not. You can't half think they're helping and half think they're trying to control you. No. It's either they're here to save you from these lunatics on these rubber boats or they're not. And if you wore the mask, if you believed in the mask, you should be thrilled about this new ID card because he protects you.
And small boats crossings are at a record high. The government believes that digital ID cards will be an effective way of curbing illegal working and reducing the pull factors for
curbing illegal working. Riddle me this. I don't want to say something ignorant. Right, okay, I know what I'm going to do. I've got a building firm. I'm going to get a few brothers from a different country to work for half the price, okay? Shh, so cash in hand. So don't worry about your high-vis, mate. Don't worry about your helmet, mate. Just come on. So I'm going to do all that. So I'm the type of person who's dodgy enough that I'm trying to avoid tax. I'll already let them work for me. I don't care about if you haven't got a passport. I don't care about national insurance. It's already dodgy. But because the government says now you need to download an app and flash a digital ID, now I'm going to be like, hey up, mate, I know you've been working for me illegally for the last 6 months, but you know now there's a government ID, mate. You're just going to have to get it on your new phone, mate, what you bought from CEX. Sorry, pal. Rules. Are you guys falling for... You fell. You toilet roll hoarders fell for it, didn't you? You fell for it. I know you fell for it. We sending robots to Mars and space defense and the satellites and we've got all this and you can't stop a group of people on a boat. Weapons of mass destruction, they said. It's global war. You've got missiles that can blow up half the world, but you can't stop a few people who can't speak English breaking the United Kingdom on a boat. The Vikings wouldn't have let that run, and they had no tech. Just a mace, a hatchet, and some booze, skull. The Vikings wouldn't have let this run. Oh, we've got all kind of weapons. We've got laser beams that can just lock on from the sky and we can just create heat generators and blast it. You want me to believe that you can shoot a plane, a jet out the sky? But you can't stop 10 guys on a rubber dinghy? You idiots. And you fell for it. You mask wearers. You fell for this. This is for you. Don't get mad now. This is for you. Oh, they're sneaking over in boats. Really? You don't think listen, there's not one person in this country that the government doesn't want here. You best believe that. Oh, you best believe that. We live in a world that found Saddam Hussein in a hole, in a cave. And you don't think they can find a non-speaking man who doesn't look British walking around with no idea? You don't think they can eliminate that easily? Where are the houses? Where they're living? How they're getting in there? Oh, they're taking up all the hotels. Who's letting them in? You guys are crackers. Literally crackers.
For illegal migration. But this trade-off between freedom and security has already angered several political parties and perhaps many voters too. Your phone may become a...
Do you need more, you idiots? Do you understand how control works now? Let's create a false problem. Let's get people angry about it. And let's find a solution. Little do you know, or you care to know, that solution is giving up everything You idiots. The government are loan sharks in their own right. Oh, I got no money. I can't pay my bills. I'm gonna lose my house. All right, mate. Can I put on my watch? Can I put on this? I've got a camera somewhere. Yeah, mate. I'll help you out. You need that? Yeah, mate. Take that money. But I'm taking triple back. That's how it works. Create a problem. Fix the problem on the condition that we're taking everything back, and you keep falling for it.
I've got a passport. I've got a driving licence. I have an NHS number. And I have a bank card. Now I'm told I need a national ID card. Can somebody explain why? All this information about me has already got a digital footprint. Now Labour is saying...
Is she wrong? Can you slow ones at the back understand what's happening? She gets it. She's not saying she has all the answers, but she's asking the right questions. That's all it's about sometimes. I'm not saying everything's a conspiracy, but sometimes I just like to say, yeah, but why? What does that mean? But the Smith programming is so deep that when you try and say this to people, fam, you watch too many films, right? The programming just kicks in. I argue with so many people I have in my life when I'm trying to spit some knowledge to them like this, and they want to tear me down. They're working for the government at this point. Smiths! The Matrix was real, man. The Agent Smith program is real. You just say something a bit profound to someone and see what happens. I'm telling you. You watch it in front of you, it happens. Can't compute, can't comprehend. Programming kicks in. Someone like that, she'd live in the real world if this was the Matrix. She'd be in the real world for sure.
Today, you need this so that we can stop people being here illegally. Why? Look, I'm not one of those, I've nothing to hide. I don't have anything to hide. I'm not against my information. It's held in all the places I've just described to you. What I don't understand is why there needs to be a central ID bank. Why? What would be any different from the information you already have from me? I'm not being paranoid. As I said, I've got nothing to hide. But I don't understand why having a national ID system would protect against illegal immigration or identifying those who shouldn't be.
That's because it wouldn't. Order. That's because it wouldn't. Okay?
Be here. Why should my information impact on that? Do you know? You happy to have an ID card? I'm not. Big brother. What happens if that gets lost or damaged? Do I not exist? Don't want one. Thanks.
So how do you feel about this, guys? Come on. Someone who's racist and they don't even know why they're racist. I don't like them. Why don't you like them? Because they've got a different skin to me. I want one of them to explain this to me. Please. Don't work themselves. Teeth missing. Signing on. But got flags hanging everywhere. Come on, explain it to me. How's this going to stop? How's this going to stop them taking over Britain? Come on. I want to hear it. I can't even get a job now because they're taking them all. Mate, you haven't worked in 12 years. What are you talking about? I don't know if you've ever worked. How about that? Come on, someone I need a mask wearer to explain this to me. I need a toilet roll hoarder to explain this to me. You can't believe in that and don't believe in this. No. You're not picking your fights. No. You believe or you don't. And listen, and I'm not saying I never wore a mask, but I wore it because I didn't want to argue because I was already arguing with people out in public. And it got to a stage where it's like, look, I'm just trying to avoid a stupid situation. because I was barking on people. I didn't want people to say anything to me. Just leave me alone. You don't know me. I don't know you. I do what I want. That's my energy with all that. So, excuse me, you got no. Leave me alone, bro. So that's why I put the mask on to stay out of trouble. How about that? So I'm not talking about them who just, I can't be bothered to be beefing with people today. I don't mean them. I mean the real mask wearers. I want you to comment on this because this is for you. This is to save you. I want you at the front of the line promoting the digital IDs. I haven't got nothing else to say, guys. I've said what I've said. You guys support, share, like, comment. No one else is giving it you like this. You already know this. You already know this. I want my flowers today. I want my props now. Okay? You've been tuned into Guzzi's World. I'm out.